Hi everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Scurge Hive. Yes, this is the final episode, people, and sorry again for the 1000th time for the delay. Yeah, well, as you probably expected, I am safely back home in Taiwan, and every time I'm back, it's just so nice. I have so many things to do. And unlike in Germany, when I say things to do, I meant like things I have to take care of. A lot of hassles and bad stuff. No, when I'm back home, it's all just chilling and doing things I like. Having fun, in short. So that's why I haven't posted this last part until now. Oh, I should actually say Happy New Year because, of course, it's we've already had our countdown like 5 hours ago. It's right now 5 in the morning, and no, I did not get up early. I haven't slept until now, yeah. So I apologize if I sound really weird or crazy in the next few minutes because yes, I am so tired right now. I can barely keep my eyes open. But the reason that I'm doing this is because I'm trying to keep my promise. Yeah, like at the beginning of this year, or was it last year? I think it was last year. Yeah, last year I set my New Year's resolution. Oh, okay, so maybe it was early this year. Oh crap. Yeah, see, I told you, I'm going crazy. Yeah, I should say last year because for me it's already 2016, so last year my New Year's resolution was to finish this Let's Play, and I would say in some way I am keeping that promise because firstly in Germany it's still 2015, and of course in various parts in the world it's still 2015. Okay, yeah, so that's why I'm doing this right now. Okay, so what's there to say? Well, I won't bore you with the details of what I've been doing back home. Playing a lot of video games, yeah. Actually archive games, but yeah, now's not a good time to talk about it because like I said, my brain is not working so well right now. So all I'm gonna say is the plane ride from Düsseldorf back to Taipei was pretty good. I flew with Emirates like I said, and I really can't recommend it more. I mean, Emirates, it's hard to believe, but Emirates is just always getting better. Like this time, they even gave us coupons for restaurants at the airport when we're working, I mean waiting for our transfer planes. Yeah. Okay, so enough of the chit chat. This last part is all about fighting the bosses, and they're all really hard, so I probably should give you guys tips as to how you should defeat the individual bosses. Well, this first one, it's hard to explain its weakness because it doesn't have one weakness, but 3 different weaknesses. It all depends on what enemies, well, soldier enemies are coming out. For example, right now, these robots, machine, they're all robots, but yeah, these that are afraid of the electric weapon are coming out, then that means you should use the this weapon right here. Oh, the fire weapon. Yep, on it, because that would be the effective weapon on it just now. And right now these ghost thingies are coming out. That means you should use the electric weapon on it, because that would be more effective. And if those little minions, you know, the ones I like to call carnivores come out, then you should use the plow weapon. Yeah, well, we didn't get a chance to use it, but it's okay. And unfortunately, that was just the beginning. Here's the second boss, and you really want to take care of the first boss really fast, because I think it's pretty easy to get to this boss without losing a lot of life, but it takes a long time to take care of this boss here, and your contamination level spikes up very fast. So if you take too much time fighting the first boss, then you'll die fighting the second boss. Believe me, I know, because I spent like, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours trying to defeat this boss. Yeah, and just to be very honest, I actually taped these individual boss fights separately, because it was just too hard to kill all 3 bosses at once, so I'm sorry. That's how I had to do it. If I hadn't done it this way, I'd probably still have to, you know, stay up a few more hours. Even then, I still might not be able to get it done, so forgive me for taking a short wait. Oh, crap, I've been babbling. I haven't been telling you guys the important things. Yeah, that is, when you're fighting this boss, you have to, like, destroy these 2, I don't know what you call it, bubble thingies, meat thingies, yeah, whatever you want to call them. You want to attack it until it shrivels, and then the middle part will open up, and that's how you can really, like, do damage to the boss. Or else taking care of these two bubble thingies only opens up the middle part. It doesn't do damage to the boss. Yeah, and the fastest way to destroy them would be like how I'm doing it, throwing bombs at it, and then, yeah, pressing the attack button as fast as you can. And as for the real boss, it's hard to say if the fire weapon alone works, or if it works better the way I'm doing it. Like, you try to attack it with both the bomb and the fire weapon. Well, personally, I think it works better the way I'm doing it. Like, using both weapons at the same time. But apparently, the fire weapon is the real weapon that deals a lot of damage, so I don't know. You guys can try it out yourselves. Yeah, and as for this laser thingy, you don't have to worry too much about it. I mean, it doesn't deal damage to you until it solidifies. I mean, in the first few seconds, you see the beam, it, what's the word I'm looking for? It flashes, yeah, for a few seconds. During that phase, you won't receive any damage from the beams. Don't panic. Just, yeah, wait until the last minute and get out of the way. Because if you try to, you know, jump to another place while it's still flashing, it might come from a different place. If you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, see? This fight is really taking a long time. And I'm doing everything as fast as I can, but see, my contamination level is already up to 83. But my life is close to full, so I'm not really worried even if my contamination level reaches 100. I think we'll be able to survive. What am I talking about? I recorded this. Of course I'm gonna survive, or else you guys wouldn't be seeing it. The feeling I'm getting right now reminds me of when I was waiting for my transfer plane at Dubai, because that's the only disadvantage of flying with Emirates. Like, I think it's only for Asian. I mean, their planes to Asian countries, because the transfer time for these flights are always in the middle of the night, and always at precisely the time that I'm most sleepiest. Is that how you say it? Yeah. But then I can't fall asleep because I have to look after my luggage and stuff, so yeah, that's all. Oh, there you go. That was a bit close, but we did it. Okay. And here comes the last boss fight, which is just as annoying as the second one, and doesn't make a lot of sense either, because your enemy is apparently yourself. I suggest not wasting any time dodging the attacks, because you'll see later. Later, you'll lose all your life anyway, so. Oh, and by the way, you can try to shoot your clones if you want to, but it doesn't really help, because if you shoot the clones, it doesn't do damage to the boss. But the thing I like about killing the clones is that I remain in this phase longer, and then I can try to deal more damage to the boss. Yeah, so stupid. Okay, and now comes the second phase of this fight. That is... yeah, see? It'll start sucking all your life. But don't panic, because you won't die from the sucking. Oh, but I do have to remind you guys, if you like killing the clones, stop trying to kill the clone after your life is like close to 1. Like right now is not a good time to kill clones anymore, because as long as the boss doesn't have 3 clones, it will, you know, deal you attacks that will really kill you, like do damage to you. But see, at this phase here, even though it keeps on, like, it looks like it's sucking your life, it doesn't really do more damage. You don't die from it. But like I said, if you kill your clones, the attacks will go back to revert back to the attacks you saw in the beginning, and those attacks could kill you. Okay, and this is the tricky thing about this fight. Like, yeah, every time it sucks your life, afterwards you have to try and jump out of the way from the attacks that they deal you. If you don't, their attacks are deadly, because you only have 1 life. Not life? What do you call those? Life bar, life energy. Yeah, so 1 single attack kills you. Well, I've tried different ways of, you know, escaping from their attacks, and I don't really have a good suggestion. You can try just jumping into the air and not going in any particular direction. That works sometimes, but sometimes not. And you can try to jump in a certain direction, but if you jump into the wrong direction, you could still get hurt and die. Yeah. Okay, so this is the end of it. Oh, I didn't have a chance to say it, but I wonder if the middle part of the boss is supposed to be the old man, or is that a clone of me? I tend to think it looks more like a clone of me. Oh, by the way, if anyone ever wondered if she was a girl, I think this is proof that she is, right? Those are definitely breasts. Oh, ignore me, I'm really crazy right now. I actually like this music. Sounds cool. Reminds me of Rockman, or should I say Mega Man. Yeah, it's called Mega Man in Western countries. Speaking of Mega Man, there hasn't been a new Mega Man game for like ages. It's really sad. I really like Mega Man. Somehow I don't really understand this. I mean, does this mean we're lost? Or does this mean there's like further trouble? The Scurge didn't die? Or whatever? Seems like a lot of kill, but very low aim efficiency. Yeah, that's it. So, shall we look forward to what'll happen later on? Yeah, well, like I said, once I go back to Germany and start a new Let's Play, it'll be Biohazard 6. But the exact time, I'm not really sure. Probably much later, like in middle of February, because I will be busy preparing exams in January and beginning of February, so I won't have time to do any fun stuff for me. And that's all I have to say. So I'll just say Happy New Year to you guys who haven't had a chance to do countdowns yet. Enjoy the fireworks and festivities. And I'll just let you guys enjoy the music for once and shut up earlier. Yeah. Have a good one. Bye. Oh, that's it? Okay. So, they had plans to make a sequel of this. I'm glad they didn't, because the story just doesn't work. Yeah, okay, so this is really the end. Bye!